Hello, welcome back to Yoga with Michelle. Today we're going to work on an arm balance in the tutorial. It's Ekapada Kundinasana 2, and it's a long word. It's just an arm balance, don't get overwhelmed. Now there is a 1, an Ekapada Kundinasana 1, but I actually think the 1 is a little bit harder because it has this kind of twisting component to it. So we're just going to break this 1 down into the 2 first, and then maybe later on we'll do Ekapada Kundinasana 1. Now, this does require a lot of openness in the hips and in the hamstrings and the glutes. If you are tight, I would advise you to go back, do my 20 minutes athletic recovery. It really gets deep into your hip flexors and into your glutes and your hamstrings. So with that said, let's go ahead and get started. So I mentioned this before, but majority of the arm balances, you got this. This is the arm position that you want. That nice 90-degree angle, the elbows close to the body. So this is your chaturanga. And if you need help with that, you can go back and check out my chaturanga tutorial. So we're going to start with the right leg forward. So we're just going to sink down here. Both of the hands are going to be to the inside of that right leg. So really sinking your hips low. This knee is right in line with that ankle. Now the next step is you want to snuggle the right shoulder underneath this sort of knee pit area, and then your right hand is going to be to the outside. So still my chaturanga arms, fingers are spread really wide. I'm going to tuck my back toe and then just kind of play around. So shifting forward and back, putting a little bit more weight. My elbows are bent. So play around, maybe just with that. Now for the full, you bend the elbows, lean forward. Now you can keep this leg bent, and again, just kind of hinging forward and back, or you can extend that leg straight. So again, really flexible, and then you can just lean forward and play. Now my face is not very far from the ground. If I were to sort of face plant, it's not going to hurt. But if you feel more comfortable, go ahead and place a pillow underneath where your face would be. So that's just us getting the front part of the body still with the toes down. So now we're going to combine it and lift the back toes. One point of advice that an instructor told me years ago that really helped click with this posture is you need to have that lean forward. I had been struggling, I couldn't get the arm balance, I couldn't get the air, and she just said, lean forward. As soon as I leaned forward, I got it. Now, with any of these arm balances, it can be frustrating if you don't get it at first, but this is why we call it a practice. We work on these postures for weeks, for months, for years, and then eventually little things will start to click, and then you'll be able to do the posture in a way that feels fun and freeing in your body. But it's not really about the posture, it's more about the journey and really what the journey is telling us through the postures. So with that said, let's go ahead and get back into it. So I'm going to go ahead and start with my back toe tucked, snuggle the shoulder, plant the hands on this one. I'm going to straighten my leg, bend the elbows, look forward. I'm hinging forward. Now I'm going to lift my leg and just lift. And then you can stay in that posture for as long as you want. It is a lot on the wrists and the shoulders, so I'd advise rolling out the wrists, maybe taking a puppy pose, stretching out the shoulders. Then we're going to take it on the other side. So that left leg is going to come forward, both hands to the inside, so you'll be able to see it from both views. I'm going to hang out here and go ahead and tuck that back toe. You don't have to lift that back knee. You can keep it down. Snuggle that left shoulder underneath. And then just lean forward. So keeping everything firmly planted on the ground to start. And then lower that down. Now we're going to start with this leg bent to the side. In that variation, tuck that back toe. Again, nothing is lifting off. I'm finding those chaturanga arms. Now it is a lot of work on the arms, on the shoulders. But if you just keep working, keep building with those levels, you'll be able to get it. So now let's try the full. So snuggle my shoulder underneath, lift off onto the back toes, straighten out that left leg, lean forward. Oh, my wall's in my way. I need to move over just a little bit. So lifting up, lift that front leg, hinging, and then I lift. So that is Ekapada Kundanyasana 2. I hope you have fun with it. And if you feel like you don't have that arm strength, like I said, go back to my Chaturanga tutorial. The link will be in the description below. Same thing with my athletic recovery tutorial. That will be in the description below as well to really help open up your hips, your hamstrings, and your glutes. So I hope you have fun and enjoy that, and just smile throughout the journey. It's going to be great.